So my name is Marco Rahner. I'm working for Siemens South Africa as the divisional sales manager for our division Smart Infrastructure, and I'm responsible for the whole portfolio. But my focus at the moment is on the protection, automation, and of electrical grids, and then the renewable and hybrid solutions we offer.
Nice. Thank you so much. So Marco, we know that you are part of the advisory board for the CNI Energy and Storage Summit for the 2025 edition. So tell me a little bit more about the role that you are playing on that board. How do you feel that you are guiding the summit this year?
How do I feel I'm guiding the summit? I hope with our experience we have in the projects which are running now already in the last 1.5 years to give input or from a best practice point of view, but as well towards the project development we are doing and the new projects coming up, and overseeing the industry to have the right input to give the guidance towards which people to have on the conference, which topics to talk about. And I think what are the pushing topics on the continent, so that the conference gives really insights or the right insight for all the right.
Perfect. And then just looking at in terms of industry landscape, from where you were sitting, where are the biggest challenges and the opportunities for Africa's CNI sector right now?
The biggest, just let's start with the positive for before the weekend. I think there are a huge amount of
Mhm.
opportunities in the development of their own reliable power supply, green energy power supply to move from the old generators or from our dirty power. And that's a big opportunity that the solution, you have a lot of good EPCs companies, project developers in the country now, a lot of ideas and the right technologies for the right price, which helps the sector really to do the investment into the projects, which then as an opportunity as well goes further to everything, not only the energy side, but and it will be part, I think, of the CNI and is part of a lot of the conferences, goes into the water side as well, goes into the side how to help people in communities around the industries nowadays. So these opportunities are here as well with changes in legislation. Yeah, the possibilities of wheeling gives a lot of new opportunities for the whole sector. The challenges, let's say it like it is, the challenges at the moment, the main challenge is getting, unfortunately, grid access, not saying something against ESCOM, grid access possibilities for wheeling, but as well sometimes the whole process of applications and of supporting such solutions from the governmental side. So there we still have to work on as the biggest challenge at the moment.
Oh, no, very much noted. And then from a technology and innovation perspective, how are you seeing technologies like storage, hybrids, or smart grid changing the way that businesses are operating and managing their energy?
They help a lot. Let's say, so let's start with the international companies. The international companies all have their KPIs for being energy efficient and CO2 reductions. Local companies, if they want to export into the markets, European market, Asian markets, getting restrictions
Mhm.
about are you allowed to produce, did you produce it, how green are your products. So to be competitive on that market for everything we export, you know, these new technologies help. Unfortunately, we don't have the open market yet, like in Europe, where you just buy the green energy which is produced 2 countries down the road, yeah, and you make your company green with that in your production. So we have to look to have competitive, price competitive installations and technologies to help com- companies here to do the green production, the overall, or to make a greener production of their product, so that we stay competitive on the market. on the international market and allowed to export. That's one of them.
Okay.
And the other part is that the energy, the monitoring, the intelligence behind is so improved now that somebody who can concentrate on the business, they don't engineer to run. They don't need to be an electrical engineer to run their system. The system runs on its own and has the intelligence to be stable, stabilize the energy supply and let them produce.
Okay. All right. I think we lost you there a little bit. You were breaking, but that's fine. So, going on to the next point, why do you think it's so important for the industry, government, and the financial sector to actually work together in this space?
Look, why is it important? I think the disconnect was here for a few years, and people who hear me in interviews say till a while ago I was talking about one of the big issues was the money to install the new technologies. I think in the last 1.5 years we went a lot of steps forward. A lot of business cases suddenly made sense. We have more banks and finance institutions who work and now I'm back. Sorry. Yeah, the connections. The Friday is. I think we have to sell something here to the industries to get a stable internet.
Eh,
It's the Friday internet. Sorry.
Yes.
Yes.
Problem.
Um, uh, so you see already that that works. The government is coming. There's still a way to go to make it available for everybody. So it's very, very important to have them all around one table to understand each other. And we see that financing more and more understands technology. The industry understands how the financing works the best it now, but it still takes too long from the process point of view. And I think as well, we as the OEMs with technology and so on have to be the interconnection and the glue sometimes a little bit more to give. We understand the technology, we can give the understanding to an industry with the right technology, and we can make them to understand each other in the end.